Hey everybody, I'm Todd and this is Sweet Tea Guitars. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel and welcome to another product review. As most of you know, every once in a while I release a video on my channel here where I give my thoughts on a new product that I've gotten here at the shop. About a month ago, I got an email from a guy named Yi Chen, which is a representative from a company called Saker. They make all kind of woodworking tools. They make all kind of tools in general. Yi Chen asked if I would be willing to film a short video, basically just reviewing this product, giving my thoughts on it. They just want some feedback on this new product that they've come out with. And my response to him was, if I'm impressed by the quality of the tool, and if I can think of a use for that tool doing what it is that I do on YouTube, which is building electric guitars. Well, he agreed to that. He sent me the tool. What I got was a Saker multi-function scribing tool. Absolutely useful in guitar building, no doubt. As it says, as the name implies, it is a multi-function tool. And I've not really used this tool yet, but I'm going to go through some things that I immediately thought of that it could be useful for, and some things that it says right on the box that it can be used for. I had thought about buying one of these things many times because I've seen these pop up on Amazon, I've seen them pop up on eBay. What kept me from doing that was the fact that they're all, up until this point, were made of ABS plastic. I don't like plastic tools, especially if they have a bunch of moving parts or a pivot point. I was happy to see that Saker carried this thing a step further. This is the tool right here. This is a multi-function scribing tool. You put the pencil in right there. You can adjust the pencil right here. All these adjustment screws right here are actually steel. They're not pot metal. They won't strip out. This is high quality anodized aircraft aluminum, so it can be used as a compass when set up just like that. While set up like this, you can also use this as a profile scribe tool. So you could take an irregular shape like this curved pattern on the back of this handle on this file board. You set this thing up against this edge just like that, and you could draw that shape in, that curve. You can see how useful that would be. The third thing it can be used for is as an edge rule, or just like a standard scribe or marking tool like this. I love a marking gauge. The problem is it scratches the wood. So if I wanted to run this thing down the side of a fretboard to mark out side dots or something like that, I'm going to have to sand that scratch away. With this thing, you don't have to do that. It leaves a pencil mark instead. You would just set it to a predetermined distance. You set it up just like that. You're ready to drag that down and make yourself a straight line down an edge of whatever material that you're planning on using. Really useful in that manner. So it moves that way. It has to be all the way down to function on that fulcrum point right there. But that's still completely useful, because if you were dealing with an uneven surface and needed to mark a profile or use it as a compass where you were dealing with an unlevel surface, you just move your tool up like that, just like so, and you've got a compass that is at two different levels. I think that's really cool. Another thing you could also use this for, set up like this, is the profile gauge on an uneven surface. So say like you were dealing with a 4x4 lumber and you wanted to copy something that was 4 inches below that. You could set this tool up just like that, draw that shape out on that 4x4 and cut that shape, or mark out that shape for cutting at least. So there's so many different things that you could use this tool for. I know I'm not even going to touch on it, but The pencil alone is probably worth half the price of the tool. I think these things are about $25 on Amazon. This thing's absolutely worth $25, as many functions as it's capable of performing. It comes with 4 extra pieces of lead in the box in a nice storage tube. The cap is removable. It's got a sharpener down inside there so you can put a nice sharp tip on your lead. It functions just like any other mechanical pencil, with the exception that this thing is a deep reach. Another reason why I say it's worth half the cost of the tool is because I can see how useful a deep reach pencil would be for guitar building. Getting down, drawing shapes inside of a neck pocket, down inside of a pickup cavity. You could use it for marking out templates. This will stick down inside of a tuner hole quite easily. You could draw that out on a piece of MDF or whatever if you were wanting to make a template of a pre-existing neck. Super useful. I'm sure all you guys could come up with a million different uses for a deep reach pencil. Those are just a few. So I was happy to make a video about this tool. I was really impressed by the build quality, and I really appreciate Saker reaching out to me and asking if I'd be willing to film a video on it. Again, my response to Yi Chen was only if it's impressive as far as the build quality goes. Well, it is. It's super impressive. This thing's made very well. Everything's nice and tight fitting and exact, just as a machined part should be. So I've really been impressed with the quality of this tool. Everything Saker makes is at that quality level. I'll try to remember to leave an Amazon link below so you can get yourself one of these things. They also make a killer profile gauge, so go check those guys out, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.